Welcome to sports, everybody. Family Island team starting competition yesterday at the 30th Hugh Campbell Basketball Classic. Let's go straight to the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Gateway out of Bimini in the purple, starting the evening session off against the CV Bethel Stingrays. This one went right down to the buzzer, with CV Bethel pulling off a 56-55 victory.
Guys didn't follow the game plan. We came out, told them exactly what we were supposed to do in the game. They went away from it completely. So we had to fight and fight and fight. The thing that kept us in the game, when we got some layups and we started hitting our free shots. Other than that, we would have lost this game. But I thank the Lord for this victory and how the guys worked and played to the very end. I've never seen Gateway before. I don't know what they had. After I saw them the first 2 quarters, I said, guys, we got to play some better defense, rebound the ball better, and we went away from that a bit. That's what kept them in the game. So I'm hoping that the other games that we play, they'll follow the simple rules.
We let it slip out our hand, but what we should have done was we should have pressed the ball more and passed the ball more around, and you got to you got to hit free throws. I think that's what hit us tonight, missing those free throws, but as a part of the game, and we come up empty-handed. But we got a few more games to go. Hopefully we can be on top of the rest and come up with a victory and take the trophy home to Bimini.
On to the game now, which everyone was looking forward to, and it didn't disappoint. The Sunland Stingers out of Grand Bahama, last year's runners-up, taking on the upstart Anatole Rogers Timberwolves. This, too, was a 1-point ball game, with Anatole Rogers coming out on top, 42-41.
We played some good defense. We stuck to our game plan. We know Sunland don't have a lot of good ball handlers, so we really tried to force the issue on them. Like I said, we played them in Grand Bahama. We see what they got, but they're a good team. But nonetheless, we played Anatole Rogers' ball. We came up with the victory, thank God.
At halftime, I told them, look, we got to protect the ball. You got to take care of the ball, one possession at a time. Take care of the ball and stop turning the ball over. So right now, we're just going to have to go back and sit down and regroup and build up their confidence and just be prepared for the next game.
Well, Game 2 of the Junior Girls BAISS Best of 3 Basketball Championship played earlier today at the Donald Davis Gym. After taking Game 1, Sacs Big Red Machine finishing off the sweep, taking care of the pennant-winning St. Andrews Hurricanes. The final score in this one was 34-22. Well, our 2-man national amateur boxing team currently in Wales for a pre-Olympic training camp. This is just one of several high-level camps that Carl Heel and Valentino Knowles have been invited to, showing that the Bahamas has a place on the world stage.
2-man team go to different competitions, and you have the 2 of the boxers getting medals, so the world right now is looking at us too, because just the other day I was on the AIVA site, and they already have us too as one of the favorites to qualify.
In this Americas, I'm rated in the top 3 right now. I finished 3rd in the Pan Am Games, which is the Americas. So you got a lot of people coming in trying to take me out now. They're coming in as the underdogs, and I'm one of the top caliber fighters in this region. But going into the qualifiers, your rankings, you leave that out the ring, out the doors, because none of that matters when you enter that ring. It's what you do inside the ring.
Everyone is a target because everyone going to get it. So, but you can't underestimate no one because you don't know what they coming with. So you just have to have your game plan ready.
Well, the quaint community of Harbour Island receiving a generous gift thanks to a Canadian second homeowner, Gary Slate. A ceremony was held last weekend to officially open the Slate Family Boathouse, which is expected to boost Harbour Island's sailing program. Among those on hand was National Director of Junior Sailing, Jimmy Lowe.
We want them to take the bull by the horns and run with it so that they could have their own facility like this. This particular place here gives them the opportunity to store boats. They have classrooms here, they have showers, so the kids don't have to be on the beach, covered in salt water all day. They could come in, have a shower, sit in a classroom, because there's a lot of classroom work that goes along with sailing as well, the rules and everything else that goes with it.
Now, to go along with the boathouse, Lowe says Harbour Island has received an even bigger gift, which will give them the opportunity to be showcased on a national stage.
Robber Island has been to the national championships the last 3 years for the Optimus class, and believe it or not, Harbor Island is going to host the Optimus Nationals this year. It goes out to a bid process, and you know they won the bid to do it this year. So we'll have in first part of October we'll have about 80 Opties from all over the Bahamas that'll come here to compete for the national championship.
Now, the three candidates vying for the North Eleuthera seat in the upcoming general election were also on hand for the opening house, and they all agree this is a gift which will pay dividends for years to come.
They were inside there today looking around and showing me their photos and showing me who, you know, what they in which competitions. They were in Grand Bahama recently. It's just exciting. They're doing well. We're excited for them, and it's certainly something positive for our community. So I've been in talks with a group in Hatchet Bay. They want to do one there, and certainly if not only sailing, there's other things as well. There's basketball competitions, there's sports events, there's other positive things.
The sailing and being on the water is a way to instill in young people a sense of pride, a sense of confidence, you know, and it's very important that we as Harbour Islanders, we as people of North Eleuthera, take advantage of this and instill in the young people that, look, you know, it's time to ensure that we as Bahamians come together.
What we are doing is investing in our future. I honestly am delighted because I see future Olympian sailors that we can encourage, we can motivate, we can support just by being there for them.
Well, with the official opening of the new Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium taking place this weekend, a former Bahamian track and field star is expressing his views on this world-class facility. We get that story tonight from Julian Gibson.
15,000 seats. Will we ever fill the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium? Well, veteran sprinter Rudy Lavardi believes we will have to do some serious marketing.
We're going to need that to be able to fill that stadium to make that one of the best in the world. Right now, sports is on the move here in the Bahamas. We have many professionals who have gone on to become number one ranked athletes in the world, but we haven't been promoting them enough to give them an opportunity to promote the Bahamas.
So exactly how do we go about marketing this national treasure?
We could have envisioned the stadium to being able to promote itself, to encourage professional NFL football teams to come in here as well, and not just soccer and track and field, because they are seasonal. What happens when those seasons are over? The track is just going to be sitting there, and I don't think we'll be making any revenue from the stadium.
15,000 seats, boy, that's a lot of seats to fill.
It is a lot of seats to fill, and the largest contingent we have seen in this country when it came to sports is when you have a soccer game basically between Jamaica and Haiti. Even when Bahama teams are playing, we don't have that kind of support. So we have to be able to get on the world stage to have the people coming here to fill that stadium.
Now with the national stadium completed, Rudy believes we need to now have a sports lottery.
I may not be a gambler, but we have to find ways to fund the sports. We depend on too much of the same corporate companies for sponsorship. They have their businesses to run. They have to be able to disperse their profits the way they like instead of just passing it on to us. One of the problems, I wouldn't say it's a problem. One of the things I would like to see more fundraising events from many of the sports. Only in the Olympic years we would hear the BOA trying to raise funds, and then we have that 11-hour appeal just about every sport, trying to get funds to send teams away.
A record holder in the 100 meters for the Bahamas back in his days, Rudy Lavardi speaking his mind. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
All right, thanks a lot, Julian. And once again, the new Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium will be officially open this Saturday. You, the general public, are invited to attend. It promises to be an exciting cultural show. The cast is about 1,200 artists and performers. Gates open 3 p.m. Guests must be seated by 6 p.m. A jumping rush out and fireworks will follow. Those of you who can make it out are urged to tune into the ZNS network. And that will do it for sports.